And we have bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ. Jay's on fire. Cuplex, Camo J, SC's, Doc DV, SAS9602, Tom CD1, Jim JM Simons, Depie123, Lost Profit, and WG123190. Thank you for the bananas in chat, people. I appreciate it ever so much, and I hope that you're going to have a good time on today's live stream. We are live on the twitch.tv/theassumer, and we're here to play some Project Ozone. Derp-free today, derp-free project. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a derp-free stream, okay? It's going to be that kind of stream. We're going to pro it up. We're gonna play like we know what we're doing. What are we doing? We start farming, bruv. Oh yeah, we need to set up some compacting drawers for our metals. Probably going to put them. Actually, that lip there, going around like that, would be a good place to put them. Papercat says derp-free quotation marks. I'm telling you, peeps. Place your bets. It's derp-free. It's derp-free today. Let's have a look. I'll tell you why it's derp-free. You see, I banged my head, okay, and I woke up in a washing machine, and so I figured that I'm probably gonna derp today, and I'll give myself the time off, and I won't press the derp button, you know, and that's why it's a derp-free stream, because I'm not gonna press the button. There's gonna be no derps. None at all. Right, what are we doing? I was trying to read things that people are sending me. Fire for Rio has subscribed. So has Mola7154. And Nitrous24 has subscribed as well. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate that. Also, Diagonal Rocks 1 has resubscribed for 3 months in a row saying, hey, third month, woo! Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate it ever so much. I bet you 1 million he is going to derp, says Original Jojo. Shouldn't be, you know, putting that kind of money up. That's craziness right there. 1 million what though? Could be 1 million derps. I bet you 1 million derps he derps. So where do we start? A little bit of inventory cleaning is in order, isn't it? Backpack is filling up with stuff. I'd put those in there and them in there. That thing is kind of junk. Invar hammer. Now we can search these things another time. So chuck everything in there. My backpack does feel like a little bit overflowing. We're going to need that trim today for things. I don't know why I got a record in there. It says wait. X, do you have your cup of tea? Says Tridius. I do have my cup of tea. I got that with me. Don't you worry about it. We'll take out the chest. So we need room for these things to go in here, basically. Right, and that's looking... Actually, that don't need to be in there. That's not really a tool, is it? Okay, so things are a little cleaner. We're going to go and find... make some compacting drawers. There's at least 11 different types of metal that we're going to be making here. We might already have some compacting drawers now that I think about it. We've got 1. So we'll take that. We've got 3. What are we doing today, says Calotron9962. We're going to be doing a little bit of mystical agriculture after we've done this. Also, XX Come Down XX has resubscribed for 24 months in a row, which is 2 years, saying, haven't seen you for a while, but good stream as always, and keep up the good work, X. And 2 years already. Damn, time flies for sure. No, sure flies. I read those the wrong way around. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm having trouble with my throat at the moment. I think I need to clear it. Cool. Ever since I was ill a week ago, my throat and like the phlegm and all of that stuff, it's just not right. It's not right. I got really okay. So this is kind of disgusting, but I'm telling you anyway. When I got quite ill last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago. It was when I first moved into this house, and a friend wanted me to go to a gig with them, and I went to London, absolutely off my face ill. Like, like I felt rotten, and I went anyway, and it was totally worth it. Watched a really good show. We really need to start automating some of that going into that drawer over there, or maybe just we'll make another cobblestone generator, and move it over there. Sounds like a good idea. Let's type in bucket. No, I do not want to see the uses. So lava and water we need. We had water on top of there, didn't we? I'll probably just pinch that. Yeah, anyway, so after I was ill that time, it damaged my throat in a way that means every now and then I basically like cough up phlegm, right? Like rather I know it's not very nice. I'm not painting a nice picture, but it happens rather consistently. It's just something like, okay, that's happened. Well, it feels like that's been made worse now. Yeah, it's not really pleasant. I'm just realising this is not... Why am I walking over there? Like, I can search for this. This is not how you wanted to start your day, is it? You didn't want to know about this. Jeez. Bobby Joe 155 has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Appreciate that, man. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Also, come down. Congratulations on 2 years. Goldie face, no Diamond face in chat now. Jeez. Wonder if they're ever going to add like a 3-year face. I don't know what I'd do for that. Maybe it becomes Evil X's face. I remember you talking about that show, says Pony Butts. I've probably talked about it a lot because it's a funny story. I find it like an amusing story. Do we have a hopper in here? We do. I believe that the hopper could go around the back. Let's double check which one it is. It is the one next to the chest. And that is that one right there. There's the generator. And now we should just have cobblestone trickling into the system. Trickling into the system. At a very, very slow rate, but it'll do. It'll do with time. So let's continue making our compacting drawers. We've obviously got a stash of drawers somewhere in there, because we're making quite a few of these. Oh, we can make some more pistons then. Oh, this is much easier, isn't it? Cool. So when we've got a problem like that, we need to come over here and turn the logs into planks. Have you heard Eminem's new album? Says Ninja's Crisp. I have. I've got to say I was really impressed with it. It's, for the first time in a long time, let's say thematically and lyrically, reminds... Oh, that's the wrong stuff. Reminds me of some of the early Eminem. There's a lot of him talking about lots of the stuff he used to talk about back then. I also feel like it's the record that like Marilyn Manson could have made, which might sound like a strange statement, but like in these times I always find listening to artists who are fired up about current events and speak their mind, I like that. Not saying that I'm going to agree with everything that person would say, just that I like music that's angry at what's going on. And I was kind of expecting that from Marilyn Manson this year. Like, with all that's going on, you know, he was an absolute button pusher, and it didn't really happen on his records, and I wasn't expecting it from Eminem, and yet, well, I should have done because of the freestyle he put out. Yet this is like, there are so many shots at Trump on here. Not saying that that's like the right way to go about things, but I like hearing it when people, you know, don't just shut up and they speak their mind and say what they're angry about. So for that reason, you know, I really, really liked a lot of the stuff that was to be said on the records, you know. It's good to hear someone speaking their mind. But yeah, I only listened to it once. I wanted to listen to it more than once yesterday. It's long as well. It's 77 minutes, and to be fair, it doesn't feel like it's got a lot of filler, although I've only listened to it once. Once you listen to a record several times, some of the weak tracks will usually present themselves. I haven't heard this song in ages. Day of the Troll, I love it. Clearly X is a Rage Against the Machine fan, says Lost Profit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Massive fan of Rage Against the Machine. It's weird, because I don't think that, like... It's just when it comes to music, music is art, and I feel like you should have the freedom to say what you want, and I like it when people are angry and saying what they want. It's strange because I think some of the things that are said, perhaps in a different environment, like when, you know, when you're perhaps face to face with someone with a different opinion and trying to resolve things, I wouldn't agree with like hardly any of the stuff that gets said on these records. But I think when it's in music, it's about expressing anger and rage, and I always like that. X, have you ever listened to a band called Opeth, says Cardrone. Of course, man, I've got like every record of theirs. I've seen them live several times. Opeth are an incredible band. Is today a music stream? Everyone's asking me questions about music. Demonic says, same. I don't like Eminem personally, but I respect what he does with his music. Yeah, respect is the word, isn't it, really? Like, it's respect for that they're able to say what they want as an artist. Quantified drawer. The difference there, though, is that I respect what he says. I'm also a massive fan. I mean, Eminem was like the voice of our generation, so to speak. Right, so they're the 11 that we compare to those things. So we can come over here. Now this could be tricky. I'm thinking item conduits and transfer nodes, or we can hash it out by spam clicking, right? Like, we've got to unlock these as well temporarily. So here's 2 of them that we're farming, like iron. We've got to make upgrades as well. Like, we've got to really beef up the storage system, I think. So that's not good for my frames, is it? Oh, peeps, we've made a black hole. We've actually made a black hole. Amazing. Right, iron gets to be first. Did that didn't even put all of it in. No iron nuggets? Wait, did I do something? What if I click in that? No. No iron nuggets. That's not how this works, is it? It's modded. Uses. Can I... Oh, look at that. Let's type in iron here. There are... And they are from Applied Energistics. Yikes. Okay, so if I do that... Can't put it there. Weird. Weird. Just had to do it. Oh, it's locked. It's locked. Look. What is going on here? Right, that one's actually got... I think this is bugged out. Camo J says, X, why you think about Net Neutrality Act going through now in place? Let's talk about net neutrality in a moment, because I've got some interesting... I think they're interesting thoughts on that. So, where are we up to? Did Jukebox Jen has resubscribed for 11 months in a row? 8 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I'm lacking. I'm definitely lacking a little bit here. Flogo 2012 has resubscribed for 11 months in a row as well. Myself also has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that support. I hope you enjoy today's stream and have a wonderful, fantastic time. Right, we've got iron sorted out now. Very good. Let's lock these drawers there for particular things and particular things only. What about diamonds? Do diamonds have nuggets? They've got those. Diamond bit. Maybe we store... Oh no, look, diamond nuggets. I think we're going to store them as nuggets. So we'll go that route. We'll also get gold ready. And we'll move these around. So Ponybutts is here with a donation saying, remember how I went to sleep last stream with you on speakers and you said that I'd have derpy dreams? Well, you weren't wrong. Apparently a derp and music festival related dream are going to be a regular thing now. Oh, Pony, you might get the festival bug dream. This is what I have, and I have them leading up to festivals, and I always have them like randomly as well. Let's check what we've got for this actually, because it's only given us one there. So yeah, look, tiny bit of emerald. What was the deal with diamonds? Also, what is that? Starry emerald? Jeez. So I only see that. If we go back to diamond, like, isn't that made the same way? It is, look. So that's like a recipe conflict. Huh. And it only gave us one option, right? Like, it didn't say you could do it the other way as well. Fascinating. Yeah, so I have dreams that I'm going to a festival and then I'm, like, you know, struggling to get there on time, missing bands. Ah, okay, that didn't work. Weird. That one's the one we want. Yeah, I always have these periodic dreams of like going to a festival and everything going wrong, missing it and not getting there on time and stuff like that. It sounds like you might have the same thing. It's like a worry dream. A repeating worry dream. I think those are just going to stay as is now. I might just get rid of them. Why are they separate compacting? Well then, emerald will just go emerald to emerald blocks. We'll lock that. We'll trash this. Pony, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Why is iron going there now? Like, shouldn't... Does it go this far? Quantify key is what I'm looking for. The iron should be heading over here, unless it doesn't search that far. I'm not sure how we can really test that. Right. We got another noise in my ear. Let's just quickly chuck away some of these extra blocks we've got lying around. Don't think we're going to need that right now. Bucket can get in there. I think that has now taken up that space. Interesting. Because where does iron go now? Right, so those blocks we just put in went here. I don't know if the iron's going to go over here. I'm going to stare and look at it. 216 peeps. Remember, it comes in a little bit at a time. That being said, where is it coming from? Because I'm not running any farms unless this is backed up. Right, so now we're doing pulverized tin. I get it, I get it. And how much iron do we have? Right, so I could actually take out a stack of iron, or not. Right, and we could put that into here. I shouldn't have taken out those. Oh well, we'll just void them for now. Hi. Okay, so now the iron should be getting smelted. There it goes. And we should see it tick up over here. If we don't, then we've got a bit of a problem. So 2918 is the number. K-Dads is here doing some cheers, throwing some bits at me, saying cheer, 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 cheer. Hey X, love your work. How's the guitar skill coming along? It's sort of stepped up a little bit recently. Yeah, started to really get comfortable with Creeping Death. But then the last like 3 or 4 days I haven't had as much time to practice, and you know, I find I can literally notice it will take me like a week to get back to where I am. I'm basically at a stage where, because I can only practice for 2 hours a day tops, I'm like inching forwards, you know, rather than leaps and bounds. If I could play for like 4 or 5 hours, then I could really make some progress, but as of right now it's about 2 hours a day. Right, that number is ticking up, so I don't know why we have problems with this over here. Maybe it just like looks for the closest thing it can find, which is kind of not what we want. Could be how it works. Let's take out diamonds and put them in their new home. Yeah, K-Dads, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Someone asked about net neutrality. So leading up to net neutrality and that whole thing, I've mainly just heard stuff on Reddit and people that are on YouTube here that are pro net neutrality, and I hadn't heard the argument of the other side. It seemed to me like I didn't need to, because it all seemed kind of obvious. But when around the time that it happened, I actually watched the report and what the bloke had to say, and I listened to some arguments and stuff after, and I think I can sort of understand why some people don't think net neutrality is a good idea. Personally, I do, but you know, I can't really get into it because it's not exactly been something I've really got on my head into. But I think you should always listen to the arguments of the other side, because you can see how people listen and look at things differently and perceive the world differently. And at the end of the day, a lot of the arguments between the different sides just really comes down to how you interpret things that are happening in the world. It's so easy to look at stuff and chalk it up to something and go, oh, that's the reason that happens, you know, it's because of this. It might not always be the case. I don't know why bones are coming through here. Bones? Bows. They should not be doing that. and we might be able to export them out of the system if it ever becomes a problem. I think what we're looking at here is a system that, because it doesn't have drives, it might be that when it puts items in here, it puts it in the nearest space, and therefore that's why the iron wasn't going over there. But that's still ticking up, and we've now opened up spaces that are closer to it, so maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell. Can someone fill me in on what net neutrality is, says the Zon Urator. Basically, it's the idea that all internet traffic should be treated equally. So you can't, ISPs, internet service providers, can't sort of go, oh, we should put redstone and glowstone in here as well. Well, we're doing the metals first, weren't we? This is kind of like a slow job, isn't it? Let's go put silver in. Does silver have nuggets? It does, and this thing actually remembers. That's good. So yeah, it's the idea that, you know, the ISPs have to treat all information on their network equally. So without net neutrality, it means that they can treat information coming from different places in different ways. Like they slow it down or they give it high priority, etc. Now, the way the chairman was wording it was essentially saying that giving the companies more control to shape the data that goes to the consumer allows them to negotiate with consumers of the internet, like what they want to pay for, and that leads to innovation and so on and so forth. I really don't agree with that, but I can kind of see the thought process behind it. So, and I think you could probably argue, yeah, it probably would lead to some sort of innovation, but we've seen a different sort of innovation through the opposite manner. The kind of innovation I believe it would lead to would be, you know, the innovation of whatever that company wanted to push, you know. If they decided that this new technology over here looks really promising, let's push that, they could do it, you know. They could give high lanes of traffic to this service or that service. The way it's currently set up allows sort of anyone to do what they want, you know. Things can be innovated from all different sizes, like big, small, and just someone with an idea like Notch. I mean, imagine the internet without net neutrality and the ISPs going, this game's taking up a lot of traffic, slow it down, you know, and Minecraft becomes a rubbish game to play online, you know. That's the difference, right? Like, it's, see, look, it's going into these slots now. We've got it over here. I think we might end up locking all of the drawers, and when we can't put something in, we have to put it in manually, which sounds rubbish, and it is. It is rubbish, I'll give you that. It's kind of not what I wanted to be doing today, actually, trying to sort out all of this stuff. It's a bit dull, really. Lag will come soon, says Mike. Possibly, yeah. My one support on net neutrality. Oh, that message disappeared off the screen. Stimp says he has a hard time believing that the guy who, you know, basically killed net neutrality is sincere, because he used to be a lawyer for Verizon. It doesn't come off. Oh look, iron's going into that. No, that's not iron, is it? It's aluminium. He doesn't. I can see how he might not come off as sincere due to his relations, but then again, if he worked for a company like that already, he could well be of the mindset, you know, that that's the way that things should be done. America is very business orientated a lot of the time. A lot of people in America think like business is 100% good and that's the way that things should be done. And so something like net neutrality kind of goes against that to some extent. Right, let's lock that one then. We're sort of going left to right and doing them one by one. So lapis is another one. We can move all of this. You might want to lock the drawers. Yeah, says HD. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have to. I hope it would find the right place first and then put extra stuff elsewhere. But I guess we're going to have to treat this differently now. It might be that we end up using ME drawers at some point. Let's go chuck this one up here. Pretty sure that I don't think there's like lapis nuggets. X, I bet you won't see this, says Knight Jr. Who won't see this? Me? I saw it. Axleod24 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Axleod. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed today's stream, having a good time, hanging out with us. I'm just not close enough that the magnet can move it over each time, right? That would be very nice if it could do that. We should also check that these blocks and nuggets and stuff are getting picked up by our applied energistics system. We could also disconnect this and create a separate network for these materials. Is that thing full? Like it needs an upgrade? Wow! It needs an upgrade, peeps. So now we're going to go and lock that drawer. I should really just finish quantifying this and then put that one out of sight, right? Let's go see what upgrades we got. JK Bull says, oh wow, X is in Europe. I'm from the UK. That's where I am. No storage upgrade. I could have swore we had some lying around. Maybe I put them in one of the chests. Some emeraldy stuff in there. There's void upgrades, that's for sure. I guess we're going to have to make some more, aren't we? Right, we're going to have to do some tree chopping as well. Look at this. And my inventory's full. I need to make, like, things in a very inefficient manner at the moment. So, uses. Let's go straight for the emeralds. And if we need any more, we got them. X, make another set of compacted drawers and use higher priority ender eye carrots for the metals, right? Well, now I know that. Now I know that would have been a good thing to do. Right? Now I've got to think differently. I think you're right. I wish I'd have known that this wouldn't have worked. I guess we can still disconnect it here and create a controller somewhere. Could put the controller right there. No, I can't because there's no space behind it. I could possibly make packing tape and just move this all somewhere else. Damn it, like... it's really irritating running into issues like this, because now it feels like, oh, if I could just restart the stream, it would be quicker to get to where we're going now. Which is a strange thing to say, but it's true. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to pack all of these drawers, so they keep their contents. And look at that, just enough, just enough. Do I have an axe tool? I do, don't I? I keep thinking Choppy McChopface, but it ain't that server. Oh no, these ones are pickaxes. So we're going to bring all of those away from here. We might even be able to use exporters and stuff to move all the items automatically as well. So I guess I kind of want to restore our factory blocks then. You didn't lock the aluminium drawer, says Famlit Lady. Ah, thanks. We'll look out for that. So let's go factory. We were using those blocks and these blocks, and I feel like we have more than that. Definitely feel like there were more than that many. Oh no, there wasn't, because we started using a different block around the corner there. Eldon says, modded, you have to have a million everything in the game, but you're still on a Oakwood platform. Go build something cool. Look around you, man. There's more than just a wooden platform. What are we looking for? Factory blocks, those ones. So we're going to set up a new set of drawers. They're not going to go up the top here now. Question is, where do they go? Bam. I'm thinking this area is getting pretty full. It's going to be sort of carved up at some point. So probably this space over here. We'll probably have a doorway here and then maybe make this a room. So there'll be a wall on this side. So where that wall is where we'll put this thing. Let's grab some more factory blocks if we have any. We have a few. Maybe enough to get us through. It's not going to be able to make that. Oh, it is. Okay, apparently there's iron ingots in the system somewhere. Let's grab our chisel. There it is. Didn't I make an eye chisel at some point? And where are the other ones? Those ones I want to make into... I got a cup of tea here. We've been streaming for 30 minutes. I'm going to start drinking this tea. Rudalex says, hey X, been months since I caught your stream, but I've been watching your vids. Alright, thanks for watching the videos, man, and welcome to the stream. I hope you've been enjoying them. That is some good tea. That's the one I'm looking for. Always takes me a while to find them. So we'll have that there. Remember, this is our little little machines area. So we probably want it to be a few blocks bigger in that direction. Then we're going to be limited by this. So this doorway is probably going to be about taking us to the Blaze Farm, right? So here's our doorway to the Blaze Farm. Remember, it's Project Jank. Not allowed to make it look pretty. And that'll do exactly that. It will bring us to the Blaze Farm part of the base. So this room can extend out here a little bit. Come on. Oh, and we're out. And I'm sort of... That's kind of unfortunate. I guess we can remove these. When Spangle's back on again, we can just easily remove those blocks. Let's bring it over here. So all of that area can be dedicated to machines and stuff that we need to have sort of near AE2, right? So we can walk over to our terminal, then we can walk over here, we can use the machines, and then I think we'll probably end up needing a doorway here. So we'll have another doorway, 3 wide again. Make an eye chisel, says Ans. Ans, I think we actually have an eye chisel. Just not sure where it is. It's probably just in my backpack. So then this space here, I think, is where we're going to put the storage drawers, right? So we'll put a drawer controller at the bottom. Let's see if we can get that controller. We got one, thank goodness. I didn't feel like crafting anything else. I'm not sure if it has to face us or not, but we'll make sure it faces the same way. How wide do we want this to be? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I'll put this at the middle of it. There we go. And then we can put our drawers on top of it. Should put some blocks here so we can place them facing the right direction as well. What are we doing, says Pingu the Penguin. We're doing... You know, I had some plans to do some mystical agriculture, and then I was like, oh yeah, we've got to do the compacting drawers. I thought this would be like a quick little thing. Nothing ever is. Nothing ever is. But hey, you live and you learn. Probably should have set these up as soon as I could have. So those are all in place.
No one talks about the eye tower without lowering the voice. Like dark spear of rotten stones.
Sorry, the music just totally distracted me then. So for now, come on, place. I really don't. So there's a thing I've noticed in this mod pack, that the look at distance and the place block distance are different from one another, and it's super annoying. Right. So now what we want to do is make a... No, what's it called in this mod pack? What is it called? I actually know that I can't remember this. Every time I try and remember, I end up looking it up. Where are our connectors? Are they hidden behind all these facade things? Oh, there they are. They're on this page. Right, here we go. It's one of the last ones. Storage bus. Yeah, I never remember that for the life of me. So we're going to need some pistons. Storage bus. We're going to need 2 of those. One of them will have some congealed blood on it. Sounds a bit strange. Just congealing a little bit of blood, don't worry about it. Where's the music coming from, says a Suma fan. Oh, my computer's playing it, man. Well, it's coming from this stream. Perhaps that's... Well, I mean, why would you ask in this stream? I don't know. How do you use vein miner with a hammer, says the little boss reel. Just hold down the vein miner key when you use the hammer. That's all there is to it. Ah, lucky us, we got one of those to hand. Very good. Cool, I thought so, right, because when you craft those little formation things, there's always 2 of them. Hi. So we're going to hopefully have enough cable to drag it over here. So you go on the underneath. I want to break some of these now. I love that we can instant mine when flying. It feels like creative mode. Except better, because it's like, you know, that instant mine is even stronger, isn't it? So we'll go underneath here. Sweet. Super duper easy. Yep, come on. Down you come. Right, now that has been hooked up successfully. Did we lock all the drawers? No, everything could go wrong. Drawer key. Lock every drawer. Right, now the journey for us from one place to the other is even longer now, which is a bit of a problem. Storage bus reminds me of the Fortune Battle Bus, says Asuma. Asuma Fan 29. Fortnite. I've not played that game. It doesn't look like. I don't enjoy games apart from Minecraft. Sad to say. I saw Doc M started playing Factorio, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I watched it for 5 seconds. I probably won't actually ever play this game again. Like, once you sussed out the game, I don't know. That's kind of the end of the experience for me sometimes. Right. We could jankify up the base here a little bit. We could definitely work on this area, make it look interesting. But we want to crack on and do mystical agriculture farming as well. The aluminium drawer, X. The aluminium drawer. Ha! Well spotted. Bam! There we go. Thank you, person in chat. If I chuck this into here, its priority should be higher. Now, I usually set things to 10 or 20. Let's set it to 30, just in case I manage to set the other one higher. So now all the new metals coming in will go to that place. Emeralds. Didn't we do emeralds? Maybe I started and forgot, because that is a lot of emeralds to leave behind. Demonique says, sorry for mostly lurking. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold. Stop the presses. Jeez, yeah. Well, that explains that one. Didn't I chuck one of those compacting drawers away as well? I did. Look, we got enough to make up a whole wall. Well, that's really good. That's nice. It's good to know, isn't it? Would you ever try Minecraft Story Mode Season 1 or 2, says Calotron. Oh, peeps, that reminds me. On Monday... No, Tuesday, the final chapter of Season 2 comes out, and we will be streaming it. And to answer your question, not only would I consider playing it, I have. I've played all of them so far. If you go to my second YouTube channel, it's all on there if you fancy watching it. Just search it up. Mana Steel, that's actually going to go in here, like a so. We're going to need to craft crazy amounts of upgrades soon as well. Other than guitar, I only play Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Assassin's Creed, lol. So I hear your X, says B-Bra. And which would you say is the most rewarding? I personally find playing guitar the most rewarding. Right, so what other things have we not started moving yet? I mean, you'd expect to see crazy amounts of ingots or something, but I'm just not seeing it. I guess we've got to move glowstone and redstone. Did we even do redstone yet? Didn't I say I wanted to automate this? I think I did. I think I know how, actually. I think I know a really good way of automating this. So let's put glowstone up the top here. And I guess we're going to need to chop wood and make upgrades first as well. Yeah. Got to pick an order in which to do things. Right, we need our quantify key now. And look at my inventory. It's just disgusting again. Right, get quantified. Very good. I think I'll put all of that stuff in my backpack. Okay, including the tape. So this thing can have its bits and bobs back. Yeah, all of that. Platinum, apparently I didn't put that away. Yep, get in there, get in there. Right. So now what we've got to do is craft loads of those storage upgrades, which means we're going to need some saplings and grow some trees. It's time for some twerking again, basically. Do you have nether quartz for the compacting drawers too, says Awo DBN. I do, but I'm not really automating it yet, so I wouldn't put in stuff that I'm not automating yet. It just allows us to store a lot more from automation, basically. Lol, so easily distracted, says Demonique. I am. It's one of the weird things about streaming. It's just how there's always chat, there's always talking to yourself, you're not thinking things through properly, everything's just slow. And then when I go to Hermit Skies, I'm sitting by myself, I'm looking at my notepads, I'm thinking everything through, and get things done really quick. When did you say you're going to Steam Story Mode? Tuesday. Tuesday will be Story Mode. Monday we're doing a Hermitcraft live stream day, so there's that. And then I might just give myself a day off and do one more stream before Christmas, I think. X, make a wireless charger from Ender.io. Yeah, the site I could do. There's lots of things we could do right now. Wireless charger is definitely one of them. Hey X, you don't have to twerk, you can also run around them. Bempera, yeah, I'm not sure. Well, let's give it a try, because I've noticed that when I'm placing down the trees, sometimes they're growing, and I'm thinking, but I'm not twerking. And I think what you said was run. That might be the difference. So if I run, you got to sprint. Like it's not like the action of running around the trees. It's actually physically sprinting. So we press the sprint button, and that helps grow it. Awesome. Do you ever get bored of Minecraft, X? Says Calatron. Not really, like, you have little ups and downs of it, but, you know, Minecraft is like the creative sandbox, right? So, it's kind of weird, because, like, as I play, I learn, I evolve, especially with modded now. I think modded is where I'm most enjoying it, because I know vanilla inside out now, pretty much done everything you can do in it. So now it's like, even though I'm doing this, I always get ideas for future worlds and stuff, so I think a lot about, like, what we're going to do in the future with this game as well, like the cool projects we'll get up to. We should really just look up the recipe first. So to make like lots of these, we need lots of those. We want to get a stack of them, I reckon. So let's make all of those. Excellent. One thing that's a little bit slower doing it this way is that it crafts stacks at a time. If you were doing that from your own inventory, you would get what am I trying to say here? You would get like 4 stacks at once. iChisel is in your backpack, says Knight Jr. Yeah, I thought I made an iChisel. I have a meeting at school Tuesday, says Just Lucky. You've reminded me to all my staff members that are watching. We're having a meeting after today's stream. Just a little reminder. Lady Ramstein says, I just love the thanks warning. It just seems so sassy. I do not know to what you're referring, but if someone gives you a warning and says thanks, it's usually just trying to be polite about it. Like, if you've got to scold someone, like, it can be hard to be polite about it, right? But if you don't make an attempt, then what would be the point? Okay, so now what I want to do is make loads of those. 31. I think now we need more of these. Goodness me, it takes its time. So yeah, now we need, wait, 33? Do we have any chests in the system? No. So if I go back to the recipe of that, put that there. No, 38. I don't know why they joined together. It's very odd. I think we need that many, and now we've got a full stack. Excellent. Then we've got to surround that stack with sticks, right? Let's get 2, 3, 4, like that. Recipe, recipe. Look at all this work I've got to do, man. And it's got the wrong type of drawer in the middle. Right, that makes me 2 stacks. 2 stacks of those. Now we need even more sticks. Goodness me. Goodness me. What is Project Ozone, says Ron Harrell. It is a mod pack where you start off in a void world, which is a common theme for mod packs. So for now we'll probably actually just use 1 stack of those. So let's go recipe, bam, and it should make us a stack. We might have just used all of our emeralds. That doesn't seem right. No, look. So why did it stop? Maybe it was something else actually. So if we do that... No, it definitely stopped on emeralds. It was probably the amount of power it's using at once. So now we got an entire stack of those. Brilliant. We'll get through these quickly, peeps. We're going to start off with just 1 on each, I think. One of them's probably already got an extra one in. We also need to make void upgrades as well, now that I think about it. Do we have any voids? Pretty sure we should, yep. So we put 2 more on that one. No, wait, let's count again. Yeah. 1, 2, void. So that's the way we want all of them set up, right? Now the rest of them have only got 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1. Like that. What is Assumer Void? Lol, says Estra. The Assumer is the name that I made for myself. The Void is simply a band I was listening to at the time, because Assumer was already taken. We are actually going to run out of these upgrades. Insane. Insane. Let's go make some more. 55, thank you. Still got lots of emeralds, right? Yep. I think that one needed 1 more in it. Good. And I plan on doing this with all of our storage eventually. Okay, so they've all been upgraded and they got void upgrades as well. Very good. X, how many times have you streamed this mod pack? It should tell you at the top of the stream. This is the 15th time, I think. X, make a tiny tree farm, says Hanshen. I don't know about a tiny one. I could do with a large one though. That would be good. So now what we've got to do is move some of the things we've got here. Do ender pearls have like a... Oh, hang on. This isn't working. Do they have like fragments? They do. You can turn them into fragments, but I'm not sure if it's got like a back and forth bits crafting recipe. I don't think it does. Also, how do we have friender pearls and ender pearls in the same thing next to each other? I thought that was not possible. And we got a void upgrade on that one, so we'll probably leave those where they are. Those can probably get trashed. Ah, we got more metals over here. These are the ones I'm looking for. All of these are ones that we're farming, right? I think we're even farming those. So now they have a higher priority when we put them over here for new things coming in, which is a good thing. Tin is the other one. We'll put tin next to it. Knight Junior says the eye chisel is in the bottom row of the backpack. Cheers. When we use it, I'll look out for that. So yeah, a bow again. Why are the bows ending up in here? It's driving me mad. It is driving me mad. Okay, here's something else that don't need to be in there. Right, now what type of ingot is that? A tin. Oh. Didn't we just put tin away? Maybe they need to go into the same thing. That is a lot of tin. Where'd that bucket come from? Right. Aha, look, the tin that goes into that one. I enjoy cats, says Vexes. Now that is a strange statement. What, do you enjoy them for dinner? I think you enjoy their company is what you're saying. Logan, why did I think of food? Logan Garrett says, assume you have sticks in your system, you didn't need to craft them. Well, we're using crazy amount of sticks, so I just craft them and keep on top of them. Right, so these 3 are the other types. Let's try and do this all smart now. Osmium, nickel, and lead. We want to craft some stuff to make our life easier. Alright, so we're going to go and make an exporter, I believe. We want to export things to that location, basically. Yeah. As I say it, though, something has crossed my mind. We're going to have to turn off some of our automation. Right, I need some fluix. Peeps, I need some fluix. We need to grind that stuff down with the old sag mill. Cool, put that in here. Right, exporter, you require a couple of those. And now, we require a piston. Yep, 55 pistons, brilliant. Now we've got one of those. Going to need some more cable. Right, so here's what we're going to do next. Oh, do you know what? I could probably do with a card as well. One of these expansion cards, right? We want a acceleration would be good. That's actually something we can make. And we also want a capacity card or two. Oh, so it just requires the silvery ones, does it? Let's make 4 of those. No, let's make 2. Sorry, we'll take 2 of those. What am I talking about? Right, so we'll make... I've got to do that bit first. Yeah, 2 of those. Very good. And then 2 of that type. Right, so we'll make 2 capacity cards. And we'll make 2 acceleration cards. Very good. That's excellent. So if we come over here and we temporarily disconnect. Now, this is where I've got to be careful. So we should come over here and stop this thing from working. So nether active. It is now stopped and it shouldn't receive anything else. Yes, so there's going to be nothing coming in here now. Excellent. Right, so no more metals are coming into the system, which means we are disconnecting this so that it doesn't look from this place to get the metals that we are going to export. If that didn't make any sense, like, we don't want it to... I need more cables. Didn't I pick some out? I did. We don't want this thing to basically go, oh, we're moving glowstone, and move it from this location to the same location. So we are going to export 9 different materials over here with a couple of acceleration cards to make it faster. This is where the good stuff happens. How is the derp counter still at 0, says Calatron. I told you. Told you I wasn't going to derp today. So that stuff was still coming in here. We haven't done copper. That actually needs its own place on the wall. Redstone. Remember, we can do 9 things at once. We got 1, 2, 3. So that is 6 things. We need another 3 things to move over there. Glowstone would be one if we haven't picked it out. Got to move all of our glowstone. And then probably... what is that? Silver. We'll move silver as well. Okay, so the ones that we haven't put in here yet are redstone and copper, I believe. Osmium. No, we've done osmium, so we'll put redstone up the top. We'll put copper over here. And it looks like it is good to... ow, I actually now need... I need those back. Hang on. We can take them from here, because they'll stay locked. Ah! Fell into the void, fell into the void, fell into the void. Right. Redstone... glowstone, and then all of these ingots are now getting exported from one system to this one. I think... oh my god, no! 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 Oh, brain! Oh, no! No! Oh! Oh, no! I just... what have we just done for the last hour? I just realised. The reason... oh, I'm an idiot! Why? Oh my god, the reason that they were going into here wasn't because it couldn't reach the compacting drawers, it's because I directly pushed them into here. I don't push them in through the other system. Oh my god, that has wound me up, Saint Chronic. That has made X sad. Very sad. Oh. I try not to derp. And then I spend ages on something and not realising... I mean, wait a minute! None of you lot noticed this! Jeez! You're calling me derps, putting derp faces in chat? I don't remember anyone else saying that's why this happened. Jeez, putting all the blame on me, are ya? Is that how this is? Now, why do we not have diamonds? Because they're over here. Because I disconnected it, right? Jeez. I'm annoyed. Oh, I've done this. What do I care? Will I care in 10 minutes? Probably not. Well, I probably will. Will I care in 10 hours? No. Stream will be done by then. It's not worth getting annoyed about. I could have avoided it. I didn't think of it earlier. Right. Let's make 4 of these. Let's make an importer. I think is what I want. Yeah, importer. Import bus. I like this song. Let's focus on the song. Hi. Right, now we've got a sticky piston. Now we need one of those. Now we've got an importer. Bam. We've got cables. We've got speed upgrades. We're going to rearrange this a little bit. We're no longer going to have that conduit there, which means we no longer need as many of these item hoppers. So I think what we'll do is stop it there. I'm going to move that and put it here, so it can still get the stuff from the hopper network. And here is where we will have our import bus. Okay, going to give it all of the upgrades. Yeah, they went in. Good, good, good. Going to connect you over here. Oh, I'm really, really disappointed I didn't figure that one out earlier. Because... that's why they were going in there, because we were pumping them directly in. That's why they were going at... Look, this is why we got 1 iron here and 8 of those there. It wasn't AE, it was... and that's locked as well. It was this... do you understand? Yes or no? Giant capital letters in chat, because as I've been trying to explain, I have just been moaning as well. So yes or no in chat, did you understand? Do you understand the derp? If not, I'll try and explain it again. Right, so we're doing a left to right thing here. We're just making sure we need to unlock a lot of the drawers, really, I think was the deal. What one did that one? No. There's lots of capital letters, yes. Okay. One person, no. I don't know what to understand, says Cyclone. Okay, it looks like 95% people understood it, but 1 or 2 didn't. So I'll explain it again. We pump items directly into the drawers from this system. They go directly into here. So it doesn't matter that Applied Energistics has a priority that's higher over here because it's pumping directly into there. Now, when I put the compacting drawers over here, we could have actually had them in this part of the network, but I got confused because they were appearing in other parts, right? And it's because we pump it directly in. You can see it's moving out all of that, which is terrific. These 2 here will go soon. I think we could probably unlock most of these drawers, you know, because we're eventually going to upgrade them, right? So we might as well just unlock them and let stuff get taken out. When they're all fully upgraded, it won't matter. If something does need to be locked for whatever reason, we can lock it then. Alright, so everything here is unlocked so far, apart from those 2. All of these are left unlocked deliberately. And then we've got lots of stuff over here. Okay, and that's all unlocked as well. So I think we're kind of done with this now. I've had enough. We're moving stuff around. We've set up our new drawers. Let's go put things into the system. In theory, though, a lot of that stuff will actually go over to this side because the other one's not connected. So when we're done moving all the items over, we then have to go and do it again. That's a bit of a pain. Demonic says, don't stress, X. You won't care in about an hour. Have a sip of tea, take a breath, and enjoy your Minecraft. Think I'll do that, yeah. Assuming you disconnected the other compacting drawer setup. Yeah, I just explained that. Right, let's make some more factory blocks. And let's do a bit more jankification. I feel like that's what we need now. We need some simple old jankification, you know? That'll make me happy. Charge your battery, says Carter Beard. We probably need to. We need to make a wireless thing, don't we? And I believe I made a slice and splice. Let's actually look at that. Someone did say earlier to make one. So, a slice and splice. Yeah, we've probably got all of that stuff. Let's type in... well, I know I've got silicon. I know I've got the next one. Do we have a vibrant alloy to hand? No. And if I want to make... Aha! Well, we'll have to do it manually for now. Like, pull them out over here. Let's get all of that going. And then we need a stack of ender pearls. We should really make some capacitors around here as well. I only made... Ah, you idiot. You absolute idiot. Jeez! Oh, again! Leave me alone! Oh, I said today there wouldn't be derps. I don't know what to do. Okay. There we go. We need some capacitors, that's for sure. I mean, the things that we're crafting will help make capacitors, won't they? So we needed an Enderman head. We're going to need Ender Pearls. We've got loads of Ender Pearls. Let's have a look for Enderman heads. That one in particular, which I've noticed has 512, which probably means it needs an upgrade wherever it is stored. So we'll go grab some upgrades for it. How about that? We're feeling generous. We're feeling nice. I keep banging my head on that bit. It's annoying. Where are the Enderman heads at? Maybe they're on this side? Aha, gotcha. Oh, look, a few other things there that we've got on as well. So they need all of that. So we should look for those numbers, like 512. Whenever we see 512, it's a sign. Look, this can do with a couple more. Not seeing any other 512s. There's a 512. Potatoes, geez, we'll give it one. We're not too keen on those old potatoes. We don't take kindly to old potatoes around here. Those bones doing alright? They could do with more. Yeah, any other like they're all around 6,000, which could mean that they need more. It could mean that. 3,000? Yep, there's another number that looks like it's limited. All of that looks okay. Maybe that one's limited. Yep, there we go. Let's get rid of these limitations, peeps. Right, and now I need my quantify key. And I got a noise in my ear. Let's read this noise in the ear. That was a good idea, wasn't it? Right. All looking good. All looking good, I think. What were we doing? We were going to do some building, and then I started doing this, and then I decided to do something else. It never ends, peeps. It never ends. Thank you! I have completed a quest! Yay! Oh, well, this is a name. Ada Quaterdan has subscribed. I've probably butchered your name, but thank you for subscribing. Feel free to throw the butcher emote at me if I did butcher the name. I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, as I was reading it, I was thinking, I ain't going to get this right. Let's do that. Right, slice and splice. I did make one. So, in you go. Now we need a vibrant alloy. In fact, what I will do, because I'm impatient, is make a few vibrant alloys. Let's just do that. We just need the one to get going. But we do want to make... we do want to make some... brain. We want to make some capacitors. Oh, well, what? Brain. Okay, okay. The derp seems to have really hit me now. Let's finish doing this, right? Now, we've probably moved all of the items out of our system now, I think. But we're going to have left a few behind. So let's scan our eyes one last time. Try and find the ones we've left behind. This shouldn't take long. Just a quick scan will do. I mean, not that it's terribly important we get everything over there. So those look like they've been left behind. So do those. They are... Electrum is actually something entirely different. We might as well put it in a compacting drawer now. Yeah, I think that's it. Redstone and glowstone were another... Didn't we put some of that stuff back in here? I think we'll call it that. Right. So, I'm not sure if we gave Invar its own drawer. What's annoying is when I look at it, it doesn't tell me what it is. Tin, silver. I don't think either of these had it. Invar and gold. So now we're going to take back our exporter because we've done exporting, peeps. We are going to reconnect this thing. And that is going to hook up everything in this system. So now when we try and make some capacitors, it's going to be able to pull all of those materials from those drawers. So now you know why I did that. Now we can make a stack of capacitors like that, which is just insane. We want to look up the uses now. I think what we'll find is that we have lots of pulverized coal in the system. Not a crazy amount, so let's sag up some more. Let's sag it up, y'all. And then we'll take those back and we will continue making them. Right, you see what this is. We've done another. We're doing quests, peeps. We're turning the stream around. We're turning around our fortunes. One was an octoderp, says Trin Sin. Yeah, we technically did an octoderp today. I didn't know such things existed, but I think you might be right. We did an octoderp. Jeez, I mean that's how low we've sunk today. I'm sorry, people. I'd like to say I've tried my best. I'm not sure I did try. I might have just turned off my brain for a little bit too long there. Hi, we just got another one. I wasn't paying attention to what that other one was. No surprise. X not paying attention. No one's shocked. No one's gasping. Okay, we'll chuck all of those in there. We'll make as many of these as we can. Sweet. And then with those in there and us clicking on U for uses, we can now make... should be able to make... Oh, I didn't put them in. Yeah, let's put that on 3 of the machines over here. 1, 2 and 3. They now go at full speed. Excellent, wonderful, lovely. And we got some pulverized coal if ever want to make some more. Cool. So why were we doing that? Why were we making that? To make a wireless charger, because in our slice and splice we should have... Did I take it out and put it... Hang on, wireless... Yeah, wireless charger, ender resonator. I just made that, didn't I? Where did it go? Did it just bug out? Someone can tell me if I'm... Oh! Ah! Ha, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, because we can just put the things we want to mass craft. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Right. Let's go make a wireless charger, peeps. I apparently didn't make the one more of that I needed to. Bam. Are you ready for some wireless charging action? My battery's getting low, peeps. I might fall out of the sky at any moment. We just don't know. But let all your anxieties and your tension drift away as we add the wireless charger. Where am I going to put it? I feel like it needs to be on display, you know? Like it needs to say, I am here. I am watching. I am watching you. Like I want to put it in the wall there, I think. This is all about the jank, so we can just have that randomly there. So you can look at it and be like, why is that one block different? Okay, we're wirelessly charging ourselves, peeps. It's amazing. Apparently I clicked on that. I don't recall doing this. Bye, see you on the second channel, says Conrad Cool. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. See you on the second channel. What is his name in France, says half a derp. I don't think we count derps in halves. Bemperor says, hey X, one more drawer needs upgrades. Second from the bottom, all the way on the left. Second from bottom, all the way on the left. Middle. Would second from bottom be middle, all the way on the left? All the way on the left. Second from bottom. I don't think so. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we've got our building blocks, ender eye conduits, these things can get put away. X, rate Lil Pump out of 10, says Jesse. I've not listened to Lil Pump. There's many Lils in the rap world, I've noticed. There's probably a Lil as well, isn't there? Obenka Man says, X, after this I think you can try Awaken Draconian farm on Mystical Agriculture. I think you have the resources. You might need to build a farm with some withers, but that's easily done if you use the 3x3 bedrock layer in the nether with a piston below. We can do that in our base, actually, that thing. Cool, I'm really getting into the groove of it now. Man, if we hadn't moved those compacting drawers over there, if I'd have realised my error earlier on, we would be flying away by now. We would just feel like I've wasted a big chunk of time, but whatever. Will I care in the future? No. So Mystical Agriculture is definitely next on the cards. I just want to do a little bit more building before we get to that. So who's up for some more janky building where we just throw stuff together? I mean, we're not trying to make it look like the worst thing ever, but we're definitely not trying to make it look good. So If parts of it look a little bit clean, like this area does, that's alright. That's alright by me. So let's do that. Yeah, I think what I'd like to do here... This is okay. Let's just change up some of this bit. Oops, why am I getting... Oh, it's because there's a bit of an open floor there. Getting some super lag. Yeah, that bit can go. Yeah, let's set it up like that. It looks totally weird, but whatever. That's kind of the point, isn't it? That will probably not stay there, although if it did, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Alright, now what texture do we want next? Is the question. We haven't used this yet. Oh god, that looks awful, doesn't it? That looks like there's been a leak. That's the wrong block. Oh, I see. I got a blaze rod because the farm over there, it's picking it up from the farm. Ah. Spangle's going to have to move that dirt, unfortunately. Because now we're building all around it. Asuma, can you make a reactor from Extreme Reactors mod, says Spider? Nah, I probably couldn't. I've tried to do that before on stream and it didn't work out very well. Right, I'm not sure if I want to put machines going around the corner, but definitely on this side we don't want to have that again, so we're going to leave a little gap for the machines. And this can come up here. So this is going to be the block that decorates this area, I guess. The dealio. It looks awful, I know. But that's the point. Okay, that's filled in most of that space. Apparently that's all I've got of those. Let's make some more. Chisel those. Right, we're going to need some more factory blocks again. Jeez. X, when can you get into dire crafting? Dire crafting. What is that? Also, Real Flaming Dragon YT has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Apologies for missing that for about 7 minutes. I'm so bad. Whenever a noise pops into me, I always think, finish what you're doing, then read it, and then I forget. Because, you know. Because that's me. Right. All in good so far. Let's take this. Bring it around here. Actually, I think what I did is I brought it forward by 2 blocks there. And that lines up nicely with that. So I don't think we'll go too much further than that today. Now we just need a block to fill in this space up here. I think we'll use one that we've already done. Let's go with... I know what one, that one. Oh, it's actually a gap of 1 here. Why did I think it was a gap of 2? Well, it'll just be like that now. Yeah, something like that. We'll figure out the rest of it later on. Dire crafting is endgame crafting from the Aravatia mod. Ah, that's what I'm doing on full craft at the moment. Yeah. Well, I guess if you want some of that, go check out full craft. That's where it's going on. Hi, why didn't those ones do that? Chisel. Hey, there we go. So I feel like we should have some random, like this going on in the ceiling. You know, that makes the most sense, doesn't it? I like that. That's awful looking. Great. Cool, and then we can put some glass and stuff up there, right? Dark glass, maybe? What kind of glasses do we have? We got dark glass, so I'll put a little patch of that in here. Yeah, that'll be the way that we go. Now, do we make more dark glass today? I'm not sure. Let's check the recipe. I think it's actually super easy to make. Dark glass, yeah, it is. So that stuff, we'll grab a load of that. Let's do that 3 times over. Chuck it into here. Okay, I actually want to like have an extract channel on here. So all of that stuff just goes over to this bit for us. Then it's that plus ink sacs, wasn't it? And we got loads of those, great. So, just like that, bam. We've made a stack, apparently. That's pretty good. Okay, that is nice. I'm actually going to build a little bit more of this. Let's get some more factory blocks up in here as well. I like this. Who's liking the new look? Aquadate Dan says, hasn't he tried that before? Tried what specifically? With the dark glass and all? Oh yeah, we have tried this before. Yeah, so, oh, okay, technically we're not doing something new, if that's the point that you're making. You would be correct. I'm not sure how I worded that. I was just getting excited for doing more of this. Yeah, let's get them all chiseled to the same type, so we can use some of it up. Okay, come on, more. By the way, peeps, Joe Hills was watching this stream the other day, and I think he thought this was my Hermit Skies base, right? Like what we're doing on Hermitcraft. And he actually sort of challenged or accepted what he thought was a challenge to make the ugliest base ever. So if you want more jankification, I've got a feeling that's what Joe Hills is going to be doing. Right, let's fill in those spaces with the dark glass, and then we'll call it that. That is one heck of a dodgy looking roof, isn't it? And that's the point. That is the point. Might put some Ender IO lights in here as well, like coming down from the ceiling, but another thing we've got to do is press F7. Ah, we're out of dark glass. Well, we'll make a tiny bit more. Just over here. It's looking alright in here, I think. Okay, F7. Aha! What about those, if we go lights, inverts, like that. There is these inverted lights from Ender IO. Powered light is the only one we want, and that costs, basically, I think regular glass is what it is. Yeah. So we can take a whole bunch of these. Let's make 16 for now, and then invert them. So that they're on by default. Nice. And then wherever we put these, we should have light shining down. So just put a couple here and there. Seems to sort of be doing something, doesn't it? Alright, that definitely looks a little bit better in here now. Put one on the side of there, why not? Oh, you're supposed to be like that, aren't you? We'll come back and sort that out another time. Right, so that's looking okay. What about the roof? I think we need torches for the roof. Or maybe slabs. What kind of slabs do we have in here? Let's get these slabs. Those can go in there. And let's get some stone and make some more. Hey X, sorry, it bugs me, ignore me if you want, but the last drawer that needs upgrades is the main bunch of drawers, the second on the left, with drops of evil. Like I said, ignore me, says Benpra. Guys, come on, you know I'm a derp, you know there's lots of messages in chat, I ain't trying to ignore anyone. I mean, I'm literally streaming so you can talk to me. I don't read all the messages in the world, but, you know, I do try. So apparently it's this set of drawers. I mean, not ignoring you, just didn't realise what you meant. So that one, let's put one in there just in case of the wood and all of that. Which side was it then? Was it over here? Drop of evil. Well spotted. Yes. No, that really did need doing because those are valuable items. And we were looking for 512s, weren't we? So we sorted that one out. That's 560 now. How's this doing? That looks filled up, doesn't it? Cool. Yeah, and then we're looking good. Right, up top. These blocks, we will just slabby jab stuff, I think. Instead of torch it. Torching would be quicker. It would be quicker, wouldn't it? I was just thinking, when you look up above, you see the odd torch. It looks kind of weird, which is possibly part of the point. But if you looked up and there was a lip of slabs, that might also be interesting. So, we'll try this out a little bit. It's weird how the X sort of stays under it as well. Doesn't look so great. Okay, that definitely went over the glass. And that, I think, actually is going to be alright. Let's go down below. Do you like Foo Fighters, says Ice Wizard? They're alright. We could probably turn off F7 now. Yeah, I think slabs is the way to go, actually. When you look up, that looks really cool. In a janky way. Peeps, in a janky way. Alright, I'm not trying to make the base look good. Don't accuse me of that. I would never do such a thing. Never do such a thing. Iscalium is ship with Iskal, says Chivarine. It is. Iscalium is ship with Iskal. I mean, it doesn't sound like... I don't know what that means. X, did you know you're using Mumbo's favourite block on your roof? I did not know that. Jeez, I didn't know Mumbo's favourite block was a half slab. Goodness me. Okay, let's break that. Let's break that. And there we go. Guys, should I spend 1k for the 4 PC parts yet? Courier, I gotta say, that is a bit of like a... a bit of a strange place to ask a question that doesn't reveal a lot of details. Like, imagine if I put in Twitch chat, should I buy the house? And someone said yes. Like, okay, what house? What condition is it in? What PC parts? If you were buying, you know, a, let's see, what, £1,000? So if you were buying, you know, 4 CD drives and you were paying £1,000 for it, you wouldn't want Twitch chat that didn't know that you were buying CD drives to tell you yes, because CD drives cost a tenner each. They don't cost £1,000 for 4. I mean, it amuses me greatly just casually asking about spending £1,000 without giving details. I just don't understand. Right, I'll stop being a meanie. Let's go ahead and put some things away. We're gonna start work on a mystical agriculture now. So we need to set up an area. I thought I took all the saplings back. It's twice that's happened now, isn't it? I'm not sure. We're gonna have like an entrance here that leads into the mystical agricultural area of the Blaze Farm, but it will be where the mystical agriculture is as well. Let's grab some factory blocks again. Just 2, and then should we type in what? Huh? Let's type in stairs. We have some stairs. Oak will do for now. I just want to make a little step down here. Actually, what I would want to do, no, just put it like that. I was thinking because they've gone through a little bit there, it has to go here. No, Project Jankify the world. We're going to move the well, so the well is just over there, and then we'll set our own floor. Oh, maybe we could use more of that, like, redstone. Oh, what block could we use? Maybe some metal. What about that copper? Oh, my brain is ticking over with ideas, peeps. Oh, I can't chisel it. Well, maybe that's a good thing. What if the floor... we're going to make the floor out of that. Right, sorry, X is getting excitable again. I noticed something, by the way. This right here this is always filled up, so we could have a lot more metals, and now that we've got void upgrades, we could certainly do that. I reckon we should double up our sag and alloy over there. Let's also see... Again, I'm getting distracted, aren't I? Let's make a couple more doubles. 2 would make 2 triples. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's see if we can make 4 of those. Ah, we're a little short on those alloys. So let's type in alloy. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab some ender pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chuck them in over here. Wait, has episode 11 come out yet? Says Derif. Episode 11 comes out on Monday, I believe. The jank is real, says Calatron. Yes, the jank is absolutely real. All the time. 112 days a year. I don't know. No, 365, isn't it? Jeez. And a quarter. Right, so. Alloy, 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 alloy. Alloy, alloy, alloy. Sounds like I'm saying hello, doesn't it? Right. Suma, shut up. Okay, so alloy smelter. We're doing this as quick as we can, by the way. That's the idea. Alloy smelter. Now we've got to do a sag. Give me the sag. Sag paneer. I'm thinking of curries now. Right, there we go. We've got 2 of those set up. We just need our... Aha, they'll be in here. Yep. Let's make those. Sweet. We can now upgrade and double the thing. We just need some conduits next. Nice. Nice. We're doing good today. We're doing good. So this little machine here is going to get doubled up. Okay, first things first, let's give it the octadaics. And then we put the sag mills in. Now the sag mill pushes to the one behind it. That's nice and simple. Let's upgrade them both. They need power. They might struggle with just that. This thing here is going to insert on brown. So we will do the same thing. Insert on brown. Turn this one off. And then over here, we've got to set up that as well. Yikes, we're going to have to create a hole. Okay. Jeez, right, this is brown. And let's double check. Yeah, brown extract, always active. In theory, they would start, but it... Ooh, lag spike. It won't because it needs the other type of conduit. Power conduit, 2 of those. Right, and that was a little job that we just did right there. You know, very good. Is this Hermit Skies or your patron services, Blockies? This is my patron server. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that people have to. Well, I don't know. Like, shouldn't it be really obvious that this is not Hermit Skies? I do not recall it looking like this. I did not know we get light blue dye. I was not aware of this. And won't it just sit there forever? That's weird. How have I not spotted that before? Anyway, do we have like round robin enabled on these things? I'm not sure that round robin would really help with like equal distribution. Anyway, they seem to be getting juice. All of their juices are going up, so those are providing. They're ooh, that is slowly ticking down. It might be using up its buffer. So we actually have solar panels in our backpack. We were going to do some crafting with those at some point. Let's put that back because that one is separate. So 1 of each will do. Let's put these here. So they did have tier 4. Oh wow, they're going to have all the power in the world now. They're going to have all the power in the world. I would just build an absolutely evil base if I set out for a janky. Just keep seeing opportunities for jank that X has mixed, says Gentle Mango. Yeah, I mean, I'm new to the world of jank, so, you know, it's an art form. You're going to develop it with time, aren't you? You know, my janking ability is basic at the moment. I mean, there's all kinds of brilliant jank that you could do, like just break a block, like, you know, chisel and bits a little bit of a block so it breaks the texture and there's a dent. Things like that would go a long way to making the base feel, you know, more awful. But that for now, I mean, those textures sort of work together, so it's not a great chemistry, and that's exactly what we want. I think what we'll do is we'll get some more of those factory blocks again. We'll run them across here, and this will be a lip that will become the sort of entrance to the mystical agriculture stuff, right? We might even just make a bit of a roof here with this stuff. I'll leave that alone for now, so we can walk through here, we can bump our head on this stuff, blazes are dying, and then we're going to use this space in this area for mystical agriculture. The Mystic says, don't read this. I just did, oh no! Oh, there better not be grave consequences for my actions. UDK Ganky-chan says, my name is Ganky. It's Jank is what we're doing, it's close to Jank. Jank with a J. X likes factory blocks. X Factor, says Mork04. Yes. X Factor, I guess. X, do you really like factory blocks? You use it almost everywhere, says Hanshin. Yeah, I guess we should start using some Tyrion or some other stuff soon. Right. Mystical agriculture farming. What do we need? Peeps, you've got to tell me what we need now. We don't have a dirt farm, but we got some dirt. We've got our farming stations. So we're going to need, if I remember correctly, and I don't know how big this thing's going to be or where it's going to start. Let's give ourselves 2 blocks gap. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Then you have the farming station. I need some more blocks here. Let's just get a little bit of cobble. Laboratory blocks is 88 TS. Yeah, those are some that we could use. I think it's this shape, right? Now that's not too close to any of this over here, so I think this is a good place to put it. I think that is the size that it does it at, right? The basic one. Who can verify? I mean, we could probably put this down. Click on... Jeez. I remember correctly. Yay for me. -1 derp. Who knows the game Command & Conquer, says Mike. I do. I played those as a kid, and I love the soundtracks. The soundtracks are some of my favourite music ever, I swear. It always makes me feel good when those songs come on. It's because it just takes you back to being a kid who doesn't know what's going on in the world, and like, and you're just like, oh yeah, build tanks or whatever, and like there's this cool like industrial metal music going on, and it just takes you back to that. It just takes you back to those simple times, you know. I miss those simple times. Jeez, when I wasn't a derp. I probably was a derp. I definitely was a derp as a kid. Open a chance cube at the end of the stream, says AG. Oh, we will do. We will do this time. We'll do that. So we're going to go for the copper blocks again, just because I'm extending that platform while I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm looking in chat. Use fertilized dirt, says Chili Sunny. These are the tips that I'm looking for. Now, I believe if that's the stuff that requires chicken poop, it actually makes no difference. At least it doesn't in Fullcraft, which is something that I learnt the hard way, I guess. So, fertilized dirt requires Podzol industrial fertilizer and fresh milk. Now, that's fertile soil? Fertilized dirt is that's not the stuff. Well, I think. Oh, I just upgraded my thing. I heard Chance Cube, says I Love Cats. Oh yeah, Cats, if you're listening, can you make a new, bigger platform with maybe like 5 thick obsidian? Just use commands. 5 thick obsidian, or if you've got an obsidian farm, just build it. But the platform needs to be probably twice as big. Give people a chance to survive. If you don't mind doing that, that'd be awesome. If not, don't worry about it if you're just doing whatever you're up to. Right, we'll chuck these things in here. And we'll make a stack, because we get 2 for every one, which is nice. Okay, so now we've got the world's most amazing dirt to build this with. That's good, obviously. Use fertilized dirt. It's better than fertile soil, says Dig Down. Which one did we use? Oh, we're using dirt. Okay, so we're using the better stuff. That's terrific. We're setting up our little area. This is going to be a tower setup, by the way, I believe. Which means that we might, in fact, reduce this by 1 and have a conduit network for power and items. So let's break that. That's probably where our conduit network is going to go. Do these things require water is my next question. Let's see what chat says. Don't use fertilized dirt. It applies bone meal ticks, which doesn't work, says Colossal Person. Ah, I knew it! Well, it's cheaper than dirt. I mean, like, we get 2 for 1, so maybe we'll do that and change it if ever it becomes a problem. This dirt doesn't need water, says Benprup. Good reason to use it then, isn't it? So, pluses and minuses. X-prank Mumbo, says MM2PL. I mean, yeah, like, Mumbo plays on this server every day, so we'll prank him. That'll be... Just, we'll prank him in about an hour from now. That's when we'll prank Mumbo. It don't require water. I don't think they need water. People are saying fertilized dirt doesn't need water. Good. So no water makes it a plus. The bone meal effect doesn't affect this. Bit of a minus, but you know, bit of this, bit of that, right? So what's next? We need a hoe in here. We need an unbreakable hoe, which I think we use Tinkers for, if I remember correctly. So if we make some Tinkers tools out of paper, which we don't have, wood chippings. Right, we make some stuff out of paper. So we're going to make a... Is it a mattock? Or do we make a hoe? Or what? Peeps, tell me. I think it's a mattock that we're making. And a mattock would have... Oh, do you know what? I can't remember. It is a tool rod. And then... Ah, you see, that's the thing. It's not exactly a hoe, is it? But I don't know. A scythe might be the one. Right-click harvest. Right-click replant. Mattocks acts as hoes, says Tinsin. Thanks. I remember that being in the dealio. So, we want a tool rod, a shovel head, and an axe head. And I don't know if we're going to get more modifiers by making them all out of paper. But since we've got loads of this stuff, let's just quickly do that and find out, you know. So if we make it entirely out of paper... There might be some levelling up required here as well. So that gives us how many modifiers? 5. 5 exactly. I don't care. You know, I don't know what I've been told. That'll do. Right. 4 gold. Where's the gold? Gold somewhere else. 8. No, we need 8 gold. Sweet. Let's put it in here. Wait, what's already in there? Blood. Ugh. And we're going to take that out and just... Oh yeah, there's blood. There is blood. I don't really have a place for putting these things, do I? I just sort of end up... That's interesting. There is a lot of stuff in there, and they're going through the hopper chain. Maybe that thing's out of date then. Maybe we need to put an importer on this. Oh, do you know what we... Oh, hang on a second. We could solve this very quickly. Yeah. Get X some cables. We're getting all sorts of distracted now. Pixel Riffs is here. Pixel, hi. You've missed the derping. You're in the good part of the stream now. You've missed X being an idiot. So, the others can all moan at Pixel or how stupid my derping was again today. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this. We'll start with this one just so it can flow into the chest. So we get less jank in our inventory. I need to get everything here into there first of all. So in goes the leads and the silver. Oh, jeez! Okay, there we go. Silver. Okay, stone, osmium, yeah. All of that. Yeah. Now when I grab that, it'll actually silk touch it, won't it? So those things will still be in there. La-di-da-di-da. All of this stuff pretty much. Oh, I needed those stairs. Oh well. Now we still use a little bit of this, don't we? Look. Okay, we're going to do that. So then we will actually extract on the brown channel and it will be always active. Now this will connect with the brown channel to... Oh, I didn't break it yet. Okay. Right, that is going to go here. Right, so hoppers from the sides, insert the brown channel. Those things will now go in there. Excellent. Then what we've got to do is break that, put it down here. Okay, and connect it with cables. That is not where we want it. Okay, we don't want any of this now as well. Excellent. Right, now all of that should be imported. Good. It's very slow at the moment. We didn't put the upgrades in. Cool, now it should be very fast, and it's dealt with it. Awesome. Right, now we've got to rebuild a little bit of this and get our stairs back. Sweet. And there's a hole in the ground, which never looks good. Slabs and stairs. Octoderp, says Pixel Riffs. Yeah, we did an Octoderp today. That was the highlight of the stream. I didn't know what was an Octoderp before I started streaming, but I now know what an Octoderp is. I wasn't aware that I was capable of such levels of derpage, but it's happened, so we'll let that one go. X, use fertility lily pads and growth crystal if you got it. Right, a fertility lily pads. This was something I wasn't aware of. Oh no, that's not a thing, or did I do it wrong? Lily pads. Lily pad of fertility. Fertile essence. I actually probably have all of those. Or maybe not a slime pearl. drop some slimes and magma cubes. So, peeps, if anyone can explain how we use this and more about it, if it's actually useful or not, give me more information on that one. What was the other thing we got to make? I forgot what they said. Growth crystal, yes. But now I know about these. Ah, they're that recipe. Good. Now, do we have any sea lantern drops yet? So I don't know where we would get those from. No. Would they be from... Oh, not Botania. Ugh. Disgusting. Right. Oh, look at that. Is Cuplex on? Hi, Cuplex. If Cuplex is listening, Cuplex already knows. Can I has sea lantern, please? Can I have a sea lantern? Poor old X needs a sea lantern. Right, now the reason we were doing all of that is so we could go over here and... No, I don't want the blood! Jeez. There's a noise in my ear. I'll read it in literally just a second this time. Literally just... Oh, there's a wild Cuplex in my base. Hi. Do you got something for... Oh, goodness me! Look at this fella. The Mr. Firewolf looks kind of scary. Hi. How's it go? Please don't kill me. With your crazy draconium armor. Jeez. Jeez. Mr. Katz is here with a donation saying, Morning X, how's life? Just want to make sure you want the obsidian to be not just big, but tall, right? Yeah, just make it like 5 blocks deep, because a lot of those chance cubes end up destroying a lot of the platform, like... So if it were deeper, it might survive a little bit longer, is what I was thinking. Appreciate the donation and the support, Cats, as always. Thank you for helping out on the server. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Dig Down Deep says, X, did you get a growth crystal as a loot item? I might have, yeah, I might have got one. Let's have a little looky-loo. Don't see any crystals of growthing in there. Doesn't appear to be any in that one either. All this, all that, all that. Ah! Tier 2! Bam! Nice. Nice one. Nicely remembered. Hi. Is Cuplex always looking the other direction from me? In fact, where is Cuplex's face? I think that's the face. Oh, do you know what? I just remembered something. We're making that. Must not forget. I don't know what's going on. Right. Did we make all of them? Right, we've got blood again, which means we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obsidian is stored around here somewhere. There it is. Bam. And crafting bench. 5 of these here. Some of those there. I see quartz. I see Cuplex has quartz. Let's go grab this. And then, yeah, 5 of those. That is pretty sweet, if you ask me. And now we can farm forever. Hi, X, coming in from Scotland. What have I missed? Says Alkeitham. Some derping, some absolute derping of unbelievable derpiness. And us setting up this. I think we want to lock the seeds as how I've done it in the past. Then we put... No, we don't put an upgrade on it there. This thing's actually ready to go. It just sort of needs power now, right? And then we've got to make the... I think we're going to farm essence. So we'll need power, and then we'll need a place to send this stuff. I think I'd be smart to set up some drawers like I've done in the past for all of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is get out my old factory blocks. This song's a bit loud, isn't it? I'm going to skip that one. Let's... Octoderp, says Knight Junior. Yeah, the Octoderp is real. I Live Cat says, I made it 6 deep, such a rebel. What's been... Oh, you rebel! I said 5! I said 5, Cats, jeez. You're trying to ruin everything. Growth accelerator. Grows plants above it faster. Now that might be something we want to make, but let's get a drawer controller up in here, you know. Let's try drawer controller over here. Compacting. Drawer controller. Those things. Hi. 2 of those. Oh, do you know what? We can only make... Did I make them? Yeah, I did. We can only make so many external storage units, so we actually do want to be careful with this. So we're going to add that. Then we need a storage thing. Oh, what is it called again? Growth accelerators suck. Don't bother, says Soul Ether. Okay. I won't bother then. What's it called? Jeez, I've forgotten. I've forgotten literally what it's called. You can use the lilies near crops in water, and it will boost them, says the mystic. Yeah, I guess I need a bit more like technical information. Like, do I sacrifice some of our farming space for it, or do I put them around the outside, depend on their range? Does that even make sense, you know? We'll have to investigate later. But right now, I'm trying to remember. Well, we need some drawers. I think for the essence, I'm gonna want some of those. I'm gonna want some of the regular drawers. We could also do that with the table and give them some textures. Our decisions. I'm gonna need some factory blocks. I'm struggling. My brain's just slowed down big time with all the stuff I've got to think about. Let's do a little lip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 wides. And then down here. Okay. Yeah, so that'll do. Although there's actually 6 different types now I think about it. I'm also not entirely sure what we're going to be getting from here. So I don't know how many drawers and stuff. I guess I'm trying to think about too much at once. Now, if I weren't streaming, you see, I'd shut up, I'd stop talking, I'd start taking notes, looking through here. Yeah, this is the difference between streaming and not. Like, you can think things through a lot better. So I'll stop waffling and we'll craft these. So we're going to want 2 of those. Let's get some green dye up in here. Oh, what dyes do we actually have available? Oh, we might end up just using a combo of this then. I was going to use green, as I feel like that's a colour you can associate with mystical agriculture. But we'll make a combo. We'll do blue, white, blue. This is going to be our mystical agriculturing. Mystical agriculturing is what it's going to be. Okay, so if we are getting... Yeah, I'm actually gonna hide this under there. We're gonna have our conduits going up and down, so this thing can actually push to the chest, and we can use Cuplex. We can use conduits on the side to send things up and down as well. Also, I got a noise in my ear. The DJ Shorty has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription on me. I appreciate it. Is Cuplex giving me the sea lanterns? I don't know. Right, so we need 2 types of conduits. Item and energy. I don't know where the energy is actually going to come from. Oh, and I really want to get this thing started now because we're like moments away here. Now, as well as it being able to push, we are going to extract and insert, just because we can add upgrades here and do it faster if we need to. So it's got that sorted out. Now it needs power, and we're going to build like a tower here, a tower of mystical agriculturing. So this will always go up, and at some point it will come out to the side, and it will have to connect to something. Probably that on a temporary basis. Cuplex says, I placed prismarine shards and you... Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Cuplex. Right, oh. Do you have the sea lanterns as well? Or do we... Is he saying that we should... what did you have to do for it? Pulverize it. Let's pulverize it then. So we get... wait a second, isn't it like 4 and 5? So if I divide that into 9... Well, here's what we'll do. This is me dividing it into 9, right? So then we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will pulverize. Do we not have a pulverizer? I thought we made a pulverizer. I thought we made that already. What is the recipe of the pulverizer? Machine frame, tin ingot. Right. Pulverizer. You can now make that. Good. Copper, 2 of those. Redstone, 1 of those. Pulverizer. Bam. Cool. And we're going to put 32 of those in there. Then it's going to need a power conduit, which is the other thing that I need to make next. Jeez. Right. Conduit. Just endless stuff all the time. Oh, I've got to make this. Oh, I've got to make that. Right, that should be enough. Add one of these down below. Okay, now you're getting power. Now you're pulverized stuff. In you go. And it's pulverizing it. Excellent. X, the ender chest lost the diamond. Ah, Ollie, thank you for pointing that out. That happens too often, doesn't it? Too often. Ender tanks seem to happen very often, I've noticed. They're the worst, those ender tanks. Okay, so this thing lost its diamond. I guess that means we're going to have to... Oop, break all of that. Right, you got a diamond now. So we'll put our conduit back. That has to be on insert mode. We'll put our energy conduit. That's because the energy is going to go down. We're going to have floors above and below. For now, though, what we'll do is we'll take power from here because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's full. Also... Oh, look at that. We smelted everything. Very good, very good. I will take back that individual bit of dye. I'm really not sure how that got in there. Unless it's an extremely low, like, chance of dropping it. Sweet. This thing should now be getting power, which it is. Oh, man, we're almost there with the mystical agriculture, peeps. You did 6 mini stacks. That was 6 stacks. That's 6, not 5. Oh, what? Oh, I've totally messed it up. Let's see if we can pull out 7. Oh, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well spotted, peeps. Well, it is 7 now. There you go, 28. Cool, that's good. That thing's going along, I guess. Right, we can put away our bone meal, our paper, all of that stuff. This might have items in it, so let's quickly just check. Nope. That should make it stackable with any other iron chests in there. Yeah, and some stuff's got to go back in different places, doesn't it? Right, we've got a growth crystal. I don't know where these are going to go, but if we put them, like, here each time... Wow! That's going to do a mighty fine job, isn't it? Let's go... And somewhere we have seeds. Here they are. Right, this is the stuff we need now. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. So, let's put down each of these. 1. Oh. Well, they are... Do I have to... Ah! Aha! You see? I know how to play this game. Scotty H Max, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Hope you're having a good time. Hanging out with the derp, doing octoderps today. Setting up mystical agriculture. Not derping too much with this project, are we? We derped with the first project of the day, but it's done now. X, don't forget to open a chance cube, says AG. I won't, don't you worry about it. I won't. Right, and now we watch them grow. This is exciting, man. We're watching crops grow. Oh, throw the quartz into the mana pool with the yellow block underneath. You're going to need to do it manually as I'm AFK. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it in the thing when we were looking at the sea lantern recipe. Let's double click that. See if anything goes in there. Right, so these things need to go in there. And we're kind of good. So we're waiting on making another growth crystal. That is not very fast. Now on full craft, this would be already grown properly. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. But they are growing, which is one thing. X, lock the seed slots. They are locked, aren't they? Yeah, they are locked. Growth crystal will saturate the dirt, says UDK Ganky. Yep, yes it will. Let's go grab some of those. Let's start making these sea lanterns then. Okay, right. That can go in there, that can go in there, and we've got 6. And they are made for those things. Right, so we've got to make some compressed bone blocks. Very good. Is that really all the bones that I had? Did I just use all of my bones on that? No, I think it just ran out of power. So we need to make a power buffer for crafting. It wanted something else. It wanted something else. Dirty glass. Ugh. Let's see. Ha, it will make some of that. Cool. And now we make those. Nice. And then we put these in this area and hopefully it'll all grow a little bit faster. So, what is the range of this? 9 by 9. Checks up to 2 blocks. Is it checked down? Am I putting this in a good spot? Like, I hope that makes a difference. Because that's a lot of stuff going on right there. Does twerking work on mystical agriculture crops, says Tinsin? No, unfortunately it don't. Hi X, what's up, says Spooky1984. Not too much, man. Just hanging out, just doing octoderps and making sea lanterns. Okay, uses. Make the sea lantern, bam. Take that. Right, so we've got one. We can make one more growth crystal. Just the one more. Bam. And that don't seem to be doing too much, does it? What do you guys think? Am I missing a step, or is that pretty good? X, make a guardian seed, says Soul Aether. I wish you'd have told me that before I'd have made... Yeah, guardian seeds. Oh, you need mob chunks, although you can craft them, can't you? But then you need that from somewhere. So, zombie chunks. You do need to start with a chunk from a mob, by the looks of it. So you kill zombies for chunks, and then you can eventually turn it into anything else. Now, I'm not sure if any of these are fully grown yet, but they're getting close to it. If we go look in our chest, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Rubbish. Place underneath fertilized dirt, says Cuplex. Tier 2 crystals are much more efficient than Tier 1. Yes, yes, they would be. But where do we put them? Too close to the plants, X, says Randy. Isn't them being close good? The crystals go below, says Spider-Man. So quite a few people are saying it goes below. I find that interesting. I mean, it did say looks 2 blocks up, so it kind of makes sense that the smaller one might. Let's vein mine them back, and let's go put them underneath. Ah, this thing is an insta-mine when we fly. That makes me sad. X, make watering can. Oh, we got one of those. Yeah. It's smarter to only grow tier 5. Because you can craft downwards, right? What we'll do is we'll do just this for a little bit, and then we'll probably end up just doing the top one. Okay, so let's go directly below them. Like that. I'll put one here and there as well, whatever. So apparently that might be the better way of doing it. We did see just one fully grow then, so we should have something in here now. No, what? I think it lost more than just blue, white, blue with a diamond. Did it lose the diamond again? No, it hasn't. Hang on a second, what? Blue, white, blue, diamond. Blue, white, blue, diamond. Peeps, we got a problem. My ender chest. Maybe the one over here doesn't actually have a diamond on. That would be my guess. That's usually what happens. Yep, no diamond. Jeez, man. What's going on? What's going on with this, I tell ya? Hi. Right, now we got some Inferium Essence. So, the tier 5s only grow Inferium Essence, don't they? I thought they grew tier 5 Essence. So they probably just yield more than this than the lower ones. So, whoever said just do the top tier one were probably right. We'll let all of them grow, and hopefully we get seeds from them as well, and we can plant down the seeds as well. Yeah. Been playing the pack, loads of fun, says Madwolf. It is loads of fun, isn't it? Don't be sad, we are with you, X, says UDK Gang Guitar, thank you. Right, anyway, we actually did good today. Could have done more, but, you know, this is good. We're getting going on Mystical Agriculture. So, it is time for us to do as we do. I need to go... clear my throat. Over to... No, can't teleport to Swordsman Joe. We can teleport to Span. Oh! Now that's different. Humble base! I love it! It's a humble base! Yes, it is. Oh, that's really cool. With the diorite and the birch and a sign that says jank. This is cool. I like this. I like this over here. Got a bunch of Ender IO machines hanging out together, doing stuff and things. A little bit of a smelter, a little bit of a humble base going on down here. And some passive animals. We do have a bit of a rule with passive animals, is to rename the ones you want to keep and disable your farm. Although at this point, I think I've probably farmed all the... Nah, do you know what? That rule's probably done with. We've farmed all the feathers and stuff. If anyone needs feathers, they can come grab them from me. Ah, using a growth crystal for your wheat and stuff. I like it. This is cool. Alright, then on to can't teleport to Sherpa, can't teleport to cats. Cuplex next, who was in our base earlier, helping us out. What voodoo magic is this, Cuplex? Making pretty patterns, are ya? I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say. It kind of looks like the Game of Life. Now you're probably thinking, what? Is this the Game of Life? Hang on, right, is it going to start again? What is this? It reminds me of the Game of Life. If anyone knows what the Game of Life is, sorry, doesn't know, it is a set of rules that tell pixels what to do based on what other pixels are around them, and you get these weird patterns that emerge. It just reminded me of that all of a sudden. And it's like it's playing itself out. You spawn some in and then it plays itself out. What are these blocks? What are these blocks? Cellular block. I don't know what's going on. Voodoo magic in Cuplex's base, people. That's what's going on. Some growth crystals over here. Interesting. Right. I Love Cat says, yes, it is the Game of Life. Oh, right. Jason Fire says it looks like it as well. Cool. The Firewolf is next. Which base? Yeah, it is Swordsman Joe's base. So Swordsman Joe is probably over here as well. Oh, they've used those copper blocks to build something. Like a copper smeltery. And they got the cryoducts. Oh, it's powering an inhibitor. That's a good idea, actually. We need one. Oh, I'm picking up all the XP, peeps. I'm stealing their XP. And I think I just crashed the server by trying to open that. That's not good. Or maybe I just crashed me. I think I just crashed me. Scott H-Max says a group of people recently finished recreating Tetris in Conway's Game of Life. It involved them creating their own processor and assembly language in C-Gel. That sounds interesting. Who couldn't we go to? Was it Sherpa? Right. Oh. Obsidian. What? Obsidian chest is probably what it is. Aha, this is the base that Sherpa and M share, I believe. And it's kind of looking similar to last time. Got a snow farm going on over here, jeez. Got loads of Endermen down below, as always. Very cool. It doesn't look like much has changed here. Not that I can see. Right, and now we teleport to Mr. I Love Cats, who's made a massive, beautiful obsidian platform. Look at that. Goodness me. Goodness me. Right, so I'm going to teleport everyone over here now. Actually, no, we won't do that. Let's do the chance cube stuff first this time. I've picked up stuff that I didn't want. Oh, when I was in game mode 3, I picked this up. That is bizarre. So let's clear out all of these. Don't think I want the saplings. Right. Goodness me. That'll do, that'll do. And I can't move a sign. Apparently I can't move the sign. Weird. So, we are going to open some of these today. What are these things? Single rewards. Right-click a chance cube to summon the reward. Reward selector. Oh, hang on a second. Ah, I got an idea. We're going to use this. Okay, I think this is a creative only item. Right, I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. One there. And one there. Right, and while we open all of these, there's also going to be one of those in the middle. But let's... Right, let's open this. Well, what do I have to do with it? Shift right click to change the reward. Ah. Oh. Can I tab? Oh, do I have to look up a list? Like, invalid name. Oh, man, I don't know the names. I guess I'll have to do this. I'll have to do this another time then. X, that doesn't work on giant chance cubes. Oh, okay. Well, let's go to a regular chance cube. So let's get a couple of regular ones in. Let's just do a small one here. Right, so if I do this, shift right click, invalid name. So can I tab the name? Nah, I'm going to have to look up a list, aren't I? Nah, I can't tab complete. Right, I'm actually going to remove that one then. and it gave me nuggets, which is kind of funny. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that. Right, teleporting everyone to me, going into game mode 3. I'll let them open them at their own desire, you know, their own pace. I don't know how you want to word it. Everyone, oh. Something bad just happened, geez, server closed. Why would it close? Oh, it did just crash, didn't it? Make them all spawn liquid, says I am dad. No way, no way. No way would I do that. Jeez, I think we crashed the server. I tell you what, I can't wait around forever. What we'll do is we'll open all of those chance cubes in the next live stream, peeps. Unless it comes back up. It's not going to come back up straight away. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to have to crack on with my day now, though. Lots to do, got a meeting to have. So any staff that are watching, we're having a meeting now. I'm going to end it there. Sorry it's a bit of a letdown, but we'll do more of those things in the next stream then. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. We will do a raid as we always do. Want to say massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. All the people hanging out in chat, I appreciate you. All the people just watching, thanks for coming by. We're going to go and raid my buddy Jax, who is playing something called Construction Pack. That sounds interesting. Anyway, that's it. See you later. Bye-bye.